Welcome again to another Curator's Chat. I'm Jason French, Curator of Collections at the Behringer-Crawford Museum. Today, obviously, we are not at the Behringer-Crawford Museum. We are one of my favorite places in northern Kentucky. We are Schneider's Candy here in Bellevue, Kentucky. And I'm here with the new owner, part of a legacy of the Schneider family, Kelly Schneider Morgan. And we're going to talk a little bit about the history of Schneider's Candy, as well as maybe some of the things that she enjoys the most about being part of this family and this heritage, and a little maybe product that they do that's really special to our region. Now, Kelly, how long has Schneider's been here?
Since 1939.
So 1939, so we're 83 years old this year.
83 years
old. That is
old.
Amazing. Now, when did you take over the business?
3 weeks ago.
Only 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago, preparing for Easter.
Just in time.
Just in time. It's like, hey, I think I want to jump in, over my head. That's amazing. So you've been, your grandparents started the business?
So Grandma and Grandpa started in 1939. My parents took over in 86. Okay. And then last year they celebrated their 35th anniversary. And then they decided after 35 years they wanted to take a step back. So I took over about 3 weeks ago. Don't worry, they're still here. They're not going anywhere. They still will be part of the candy process and making all the goodies, but they just didn't want to do the day-to-day anymore. So that's kind of where I come in and keeping it in the family.
Oh, that's excellent. So you're still making candy by hand on machines your grandfather purchased, right?
Yep. So, and actually he purchased them used. So we don't even have an original date for a lot of our equipment. So in 1939, when he started the store, he bought our cream eater, our chocolate coater, everything used. And we still use it all today. So
the machines may be 100 years old.
They probably are, yep.
That's really great.
Yeah.
And that's just part of what makes this place so special. Yep. So you're making so much of the candy here. You have ice cream. So I remember something that I recently was exposed to, which is an ice ball.
An ice ball.
So, and that's kind of a northern Kentucky thing, isn't it?
It is a Schneider's favorite.
Okay, so can you tell me what makes Schneider's ice balls different?
It's the recipes for sure. I mean, and we make everything in-house by hand, including the ice. So we have a water purifier, we make our own ice. We grind the ice up in our old-fashioned ice grinder from 1939. In a cup, you put the ground ice, you put homemade ice cream in the middle, cover it with more ground ice, and then homemade syrups on top. We have all the secret recipes. Everything's from 1939.
That's great.
Other places can have similar products, but we have our own recipes.
Oh wow! So that's really something, and it was wonderful. I had it last year, and I'm looking forward to many this summer. So this is just such a special place, and I can't imagine kind of growing up in this tradition. But you're around candy a lot, so I understand sometimes we get a little too much exposure. But even with that, do you have favorite products?
Of course I do. I mean, I love it all. It's all delicious. But I'd say my personal favorite to make would be the nonpareils. I love making nonpareils. We hand drop every little nonpareil. We have a funnel with a stick. We fill it with the chocolate and we hand drop every single nonpareil. So everyone looks a little bit different because everything's individually hand dropped because we don't use machinery. My favorite to eat is probably going to be the turtles. We use that same funnel to hand drop the homemade caramel. So it's hot caramel. We hand drop that onto a fresh bed of pecans. We cut them out and then chocolate coat them.
Oh, excellent. So those are favorites, and it's just such a wonderful place. I would encourage anyone to come here if you can at all, and maybe if you can't come here, maybe call and see if they'll send something to you, because it really is, it's an amazing place. They've given us this wonderful tour today. Got to see some of them hand cutting out Easter eggs and other items. You don't see that everywhere. There's not a lot of businesses still doing that, and that's one of the reasons that Schneider's is so special, and why we here in northern Kentucky have this wonderful tradition of family businesses and kind of keeping doing things the old way. Thank you for watching our Curators Chat. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you in our next chat.